So that looks fine. Now just take the end vertices and move them as much as you need to cover the length of the roof. Now we can duplicate the pipe several times, so we can have each piece that we can fit to the different parts of the roofs. So I'm just going with the building in the background just to finish it, because it needs only one drain pipe, and then I'll come back and finish the right building in the middle ground. So the drain pipe shouldn't be exactly to the edge of the roof, so I'm just pushing it a little bit inward, just to have some variation. I'm taking the duplicate drain pipe again. I'm just moving the pivot point so it can snap better to that side of the roof. Again, just moving it a little bit inward and taking the end vertices and placing them into position, also bringing the drain pipe in alignment with the other one. Just trying to see if it fits better. Just some minor tweaks, just to have some randomness. Also, you can experiment. It's not said that you should do the same stuff, so you can experiment. Just placing the final drain pipe. Pushing again the vertices a little bit inward. That finishes the creation of the drain pipes. So now I'm going to create the roof tiles that are going to be on the edges of the roof. This will be again created from a polygon cylinder, a polygon pipe. Again, just create the pipe with the right thickness. Just rotate it 90 degrees so it's flat in the air, and just move it to the side so we can model a little bit easier. Now again, select half of the faces plus one more. Again, just select all the edges on the end of the pipe and just go to mesh fill hole. Now turn it upside down. Now it's going to center the pivot, and now just going to fine tune the rotation on the z-axis so we can get a nice duplication of the tiles. Also need to make my move to world orientation. So that seems fine. Just duplicate once, and just to duplicate the same thing, the same translation attributes, just hold shift and duplicate. Now I'm just going to group them and just move the pivot point to the beginning of the first roof tile. Just duplicating them and just snapping them to the edge of the roof. So now here I can start rotating them more precisely and scaling them down so they can fit much better and have the right scale. in contrast to the roof. This won't be exactly precise, but it will look just fine. It needs a little bit more tweaking with the rotations controls. Now just scanning it a little bit more. Just trying to fit it precisely on top of the edge. So now we can delete the excess tiles. And probably I'll leave that one. So again, take this group of tiles, duplicate it again, snap it to the vertex point on the roof, and scale it down accordingly, around the same size as the other tiles that are on the roof. Again, just select the last tile, duplicate it once, then hold Shift D to duplicate them with the same translation attributes. And let's delete this one, so it doesn't stick out. Now just duplicate that group of tiles and just rotate the whole group 90 degrees. But let's first snap it to the roof. So now I'm going to rotate it -90, and just do the same. Select the last tile, duplicate it, translate it, and position it correctly, and then just with Shift and D to duplicate it across the roof. The last tile, it's a little bit sticking out from the edge of the roof, but that won't be seen, as you can see in the render camera. Now just we need to duplicate this group and place it on the other side of the roof. Just trying to see if I can position it, moving the pivot point and position it correctly. Again, it's a little bit fine tweaking with the rotation tool, but in the end will be just fine. That looks almost okay. Nudging it a little bit more, and that looks fine. Now we have one more set of tiles that we need to copy for the building in the background. So just select the top group and duplicate it, snap it, again do the Shift D duplication, and duplicate the tiles across the roof. Just checking if we have enough coverage, and we can delete this group. Now that we finished creating the roof tiles, we will start creating the windows, which will bring much life to the building as a whole. So let's start with the window on the first building to the left. That will be in the foreground. Now I just need to decide where the window for the second floor should be. So So it should be around there, on the third meter, or around the third meter of the height of the building height. So I'm just going to place the two loops around there, and now I just need to place two more. So it should be around 1 meter and 20 centimeters from the edge, and the window itself should be around 1 meter. Now we can select the edge, the face that will be the window, and just extrude it inward with 1 Maya unit. So this should be around 20 centimeters on Maya unit. So this will be our base for the window. The window itself will be separate. So now let's select the inward faces of the window